Warm beige. Warm honey. This is warm honey. Okay. Hey, hip hop, okay. Get it. My kind of loud chats. Run away. And never return. Ooh, that brow's looking rough. Where is my tweezer? Oh my God. This is not my favorite tweezer in the world, but I'll use it. It's better. Hey, Vanessa, what up? It's like super quiet. I got music on in my ear, and y'all are probably like, God, it's so quiet, so quiet. Not trying to be quiet. I'm doing these brows. Sometimes when you do, you're a little bit more on the quiet side. So what I'm doing right now, you're cooking dinner. That's what I got my kids in there cooking their dinner or something like that. They're a little bit older, so they can do that now. So it's nice. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Make sure my lighting isn't too crazy here. Got lights everywhere. Hey. Okay, so I'm doing my brows right now, and I'm using my drugstore Jordana eye pencils. I've been using these for years. So I've got Midnight Brown is what I started with, and then I went into, I'll go over it with dark brown, and then I may go over a little bit in the front with soft brown. But these are the two main colors that I use. As you can tell, they're this one especially. Oh, grandbabies. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey. Hey, everyone. So, Jordana. So, I'm going to use this one, and this one. Because I don't want to bust out the Anastasia. I'm being a little bit cheap. So, I'm trying to save on my good brow stuff. Because I'm going to wipe this off once this is over with, the live. So, I don't like to waste products. This is a good eye pencil. I've never had problems with this. And it's inexpensive. I think it's like $2 or something like that. Probably put way too much on here. Holy crap. Okay. That's looking kind of scary. Oh, sheesh. And this is that lighter color. Okay. It's looking crazy right now. It'll look better soon. Take my spoolie. Actually, I kind of like it like that. That's perfect. I got a booger in my nose. Who's looking at my nose like that? You got a booger in your nose. I don't know who that is. Maria. I don't have a booger in my nose. I'm looking out now. I don't have a booger in my nose. I mean, unless it's just hanging out right there. I have a booger in my nose. That's cute. All right. Hey, Jay, Shannon, Vanessa, heavy on the chai, Kitty Louie. Hey everyone. All right. So I recently revisited LA Girl Pro. These are like what, $2 or $3? These are, get these at iKate House if you're going online, if you don't have a local beauty supply store that has this. Thank you, sweetie. I'm gonna post, I accidentally re-reviewed a foundation I already reviewed, and I forgot that I reviewed it, but I'm gonna post that one. The lives are a little easier for me to get up and edit, but I will edit that video. I'm deciding whether or not I want to upload the one on the DSLR or the one on my phone, because it's almost it's not really identical, because I think the formulation has changed. But I think with the lives, at least I can get to y'all sooner and you can actually see the process, because I screw up. No one's perfect. So you get these YouTubers and these gurus, and I think the lives are fun because you can interact with your subscribers, and if I fuck up, I can't take it back. So I like it. I like that aspect of the live. So we're human, we make mistakes. This brow is like, damn, it's janky. This brow is like, bish, you need to be waxed. Something fierce. Okay. And I cut off my nails because I'm getting ready to do another set on them. So I usually, that's why my nails look this way. I'm going to be soaking them off in the next couple of days. And then I'll be getting my next set on Friday. It's going to be more of a Halloween set. And it's probably going to be the most. They're going to be sharper nails. I've decided to go sharp with them. And they're going to be black, and they're either going to ombre to a color, or they're going to be black with some kind of colorful stone in the center. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I think all black would be really, really pretty, but it may scare some people. I'm not for sure what I want to do about that. So, sorry, whoop, whoop. Okay, that makes for a prettier brow. Y'all probably like, damn, this is this Instagram brow realness here. Let's see. That's why I swear you love them, especially your smoky eyelids. I'm still trying to do good look. It's hard. Thank you. Yesterday I did a smoky eye look for the video about the foundation that I thought I didn't review, that I did review, and it's still, believe it or not, pretty fucking hard for me, and I took my time this time, and it was an utter mess. It was a very messy, a lot of fallout, but when I use this LA Girl Pro as a base, kind of like the there's a popular base that's out there now that makes that color pop. It looks way better. It looks really, really, really good. It looked really good and crispy. I did take photos of it, and it photographed very well in my phone. And if an eye look can photograph very well in this phone, that means it's pretty good. The For me, this phone is not very forgiving. The DSLR, especially the Canon one, it tends to have a technology in it that kind of creates a little bit of filter. It's a skin softening almost technology to it. I'm not saying that it always does that, but when it's in auto mode, that software is a little bit stronger. I feel like I've recently found that out. I was like, ooh, so it has a little bit of I feel like a filtering system, but not all the time. But I do see, but if there is texture, like with that Nars foundation, it did pick that up. So, and it didn't smooth that out. So there's something about the Canon DSLR that has some properties that may or may not alter a little bit of the skin, the smoothness, almost gives it a little bit of a blur effect. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I remember reading something about it and like, well, damn, I was like, shoot, I don't want to turn that off. But when I photograph it in my Sony, it does the same thing, and Sony is not very forgiving at all. It's going to show every little nook and cranny. But the Canon's a lot more forgiving. But usually the results are about the same. So with the Canon, so it's not like a full-on filter, I think, if any. Okay, so whoo, these are my brows. Wow. So remember, they're cousins, not twins. Don't obsess over it. Smoky eye. I can do a smoky eye. It's just it does get a little bit of a pain in the ass because it's a lot more blending. And then my eyes are kind of semi-hooded, which makes it even more of a pain in the ass to get a good smoky eye. If you have really nice big open lids, it'll be way easier. Okay. Whoa. I think I'm overall happy with that. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little more arched. It's a little bit more arched. A little. Okay. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna do this without an eye base. Eye primer. I'm gonna see how this is gonna react without a eye primer. It's like YOLO, right? Practice makes listen. I have been so out of practice. I used to be so good with my blending. In the beginning, I was like a blending queen because I had a lot more time on my hands, and now I just don't. So I've fallen out of practice with a lot of stuff. I'm rusty in a lot of things. But practice. A good, if you don't want to spend the coin on a expensive eye kit. I'm trying to think of one that's not going to break the bank. I would say it would be, as much as I'm not a big fan of the overall company, it's going to be something like brands like Morphe. I haven't had much experience with BH Cosmetics. I couldn't tell you. Sugar Pill is great. They have very pigmented pressed eyeshadows as well as eyeshadow bases. But if you want like a kit for a full smoky eye, that I found that I've really loved and price is kind of no object, then it's going to be Visa Art. Urban Decay had a really good eye palette. Ooh, this feels like it's got a little tingly going on here. So that's LA Girl Pro concealer in, what the hell is this? Warm Honey. And what I'm going to do is go in and set it. But this one, this Pulp Fiction one, it's really, really good smoky eye. Anything black, a loose pigment, it doesn't have to be a brand name. But these colors right here for smoky, this is an old ass palette. They don't make this anymore. But that's really good for a smoky eye. Tonight I'm going to do something real simple because it's all about the foundation. And I'm sipping tea and not booze or wine. So if you see that, it's just tea. But let's see. I think I want to set it with, I'm going to use this Baza Art palette. And I'm going to use this lighter peach color. And I'm going to use some Sephora brushes since I've got a butt ton of them. And I have a butt ton of them because I used to work at Sephora and I got 40% off the brand, Sephora brand. So when stuff went on sale, I've got my 40% on top of that. Oh my gosh, it's just not, seriously not gonna open? Shoot. Oof. They come in these protective cases, which I like. That's the first time it gave me a hard time. So I'm going to set this a little bit of creasing. The other day, when I used it with the primer, it still has some creasing, so I'm just crepey in my eyes. That's just the way it is. But I'm curious to see how this is going to react without a primer underneath, a traditional clear primer. So I'm just going to set everything. This is the Sephora number 12. This is a pretty light base. Probably could have used the next shade up. I'd rather have lighter than not. I'm going to set the whole eye area. Woo! Yeah, that's there, ain't it? It is there. It ain't going nowhere. What they'll teach you at Sephora is that you want to get an eye primer and then you want to set the eye primer with a light shadow to help with blending, preferably maybe one, if not your skin tone, 1 or 2 shades down. I don't really agree with that method. It's supposed to be an easy beginner guide, but I just feel like the lid color is what I usually like to start off with, and then go in with my contour shades or blending shades or transition shades or like that. But today I'm doing it this way because of the concealer, and I didn't want it to crease and move and then I have to go back in and repat it. So I'm happy with that, and I wanted to do a yellowy look. This palette right here, I brought both of these palettes. They come in 2 series. There's Vida and then there's Muerte, which is life and death. Beautiful packaging. Look at the packaging on that. Just beautiful, and it's textured too. So Milk Cosmetics always does a very good job with their packaging. This is the color scheme for this is Vida. This is the Vida palette. Yeah, the Vida palette. So I'm going to focus on this yellow here. I've been wanting to do more yellow looks. I may have to grab another yellow somewhere else. Let's do, I'm gonna do this one. What is this one? This one is the number 19 brush, Sephora.
You want these bagel bites? I made some in ours this week.
Oh, no. You can have them.
Okay.
Or you can give them to Leah.
Leah, you can have those bagel bites since ours is asleep.
Ours is, she out. You want to try to wake her up? Okay. Woo, that's different. That's hitting different. That's hitting kind of different. Take it really up there. Huh. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. I wanted to match like my dress here. So, I may put a little orange in that. I could have done like a yellow smoky. I've had a vision in my head to do something with yellow eyeshadow, whether it was to smoke it out or do something like this. And I've tried twice and haven't had the best of luck. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab another palette with yellow in it. This one's really yellow. This one's really orange. Those colors are very vivid. There's no yellow in this one. Can't remember my colors. This is shimmery. Okay, this one's a little more muted. This one actually, what's this? Warm mattes. This one's a little more muted. Maybe I can put that a little on the inner bit. Let's do that. It's something a little more concentrated. Something a little bit more. Try this one. Oh boy, let's try. Ooh, that's actually very, very pretty. A little bit. This is another Visor Art Warm. That's a lot better. So that's making me think it's a little bit of the eyeshadow. I've tried this palette before and I had a little bit of difficulty similar to it. So I think that's why I haven't picked up this palette as much. That's kind of bad. Okay. I'm going to go in with this kind of orangey color. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's hitting different. That's hitting kind of different. Okay. I'm gonna leave. Let's just leave that alone. All right, on to the next eye. I'm not in it for the eye look today, but I tried it. See, we make mistakes. We got to practice. We got to see what works, what doesn't work. That's real important, especially when you're going out and you're like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's good to have a basic go-to eyeshadow palette, foundation, powder, all that stuff. Foundation, something that you know is going to work. Where is this at? Warm Honey. I always get these confused. So I'm squeezing out a little bit more of that Warm Honey. And look at this shit. Can y'all see that? Like, there's little freaking hairs. Now, this is a brand new one. The old ones didn't do that, and the new ones are, I think, falling apart a little bit. Taking that Warm Honey, just loading up on my brush here. Woo, geez. Yep. Slapping it on. It's a little way too much, but YOLO. I could probably shimmy that up a little bit and do a shimmer eyeshadow on that. I wonder if I want to do that. I'll think on it once I get it all set. Okay. That pressed nicely into the skin. I find that the sponge helps spread that out really, really nice. You do not have to have an expensive sponge. This is like a Sephora sponge for like $4. So I'm going to go back into this palette. I really think this shade would have probably been better, but it is what it is. What I do to one side, I do to the other. Grabbing that Sephora brush, I'm going in there and I'm just gonna lay it in there. It's still kind of damp. I like that it's not drying down super fast, which is nice. I noticed that the old one used to dry down real fast, but this one's not drying down super fast. I got it in Macao. Felicia, I got it in the color Macao. It's always default is Macao. So I went to Jackie's, me and Jackie are skin twins. So I go to her sometime to see what her color is, and it's Macao. And I even got the Too Faced Born This Way matte, and I got it in Spice Rum because that was Jackie's color too. So usually her color is going to be my color. So I usually follow her sometimes for reference. If I just can't figure out what my color is, I usually always defer to her. Okay. Jackie. She's so funny. So funny. I wish I had half the half the personality she had. I'm just very you know, I'm not very entertaining. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this funky ass yellow again. Not happy with this, but it is what it is. This is my good eye, so I bet watch it come out really, really good on this eye, and then I'm like, well, damn. Okay, I'm going a little bit on my bone there. Okay, I'm somewhat happy with that. And then I'm going to take the Visa Art Warm. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this muted yellow on the inner V. Taking a little bit more of a tapered brush. Packing that in, and I'm going in with this muted orange, warmer orange color. Okay, I'm overall happy with it. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Okay. So, okay, let's get into the fun part, the goodie part. And my tea is cold now. Okay, I have not swatched this. This is gonna be fun. Let's see. Let me get a good brush here. Let me get I just cleaned it. Let's do this one. Do this one here, or I could do this one. This one's gonna be a little bit. Let's do this one. God dang it, I can't make up my mind. Or let's do. Let me do this one. I'll do the hourglass for sure. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, woo. Oh, it's thicky. I've seen it on, you know, people holding it up. It's kind of thick. Okay, kind of a fatty. Soft matte complete foundation. Color Macao. Okay, what does it say? Comfortable 16-hour wear, which they promote with their radiant one as well. Full natural looking coverage, true color, oxidation resistant. Interesting. And it says transfer proof, shine proof for normal combination of oily skin. Apply a small amount in the center of the face and then blend outwards. Well, let's see what this shit's gonna look like. Okay. Okay, this is what the tube looks like. And I'm going to dab it on here on my little scraper that I got at the Dollar Tree. Not the Dollar Tree, but General, is it? Yeah, the Dollar Tree. I got it there. Okay, I'm going to take about that much. I don't like tubes. Hate such a strong word, but I do not really care for tubes. They get really freaking messy. It's interesting that it's in a tube, but I wonder why they did it that way. So I'm going to take this brush. Woo! Ooh, smells very makeupy. Ooh, it dries down fast. It dries down like super fast. Ooh, boop, 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 boop. Okay. The color's not bad. This isn't bad. I'm not mad at it. Dries down super fast. So I'm gonna take another dab. Another dab will do you. And I don't like that it comes in a damn tube. I don't like that. It bothers me. Like bothers my soul or something. I don't know. It just seems like you waste a lot more product like that. Yeah, I don't like that it sets pretty quickly. Like it sets hella quick. Um, like she ain't playing no games. Like you put that shit on there, you better work pretty fast. So right now, no smell other than it smells like no, not MAC foundation. MAC's got similar foundation smell. It just smells like I don't know pigments. How do you explain that? A foundation smell with no smell. Oh, okay. Mm, mm. Like the color. Something positive. I like the color. Another dab. Twisting it back. Don't like the packaging. I like the way it looks. Something different for Nars, but I don't like the fact that it's a squeeze tube. I don't like squeeze tube. I don't know why they thought a squeeze tube would be a good thing, because I think most people would say they don't like squeeze tubes. Okay, so I'm dabbing it in here. It's still setting super duper fast. Oh my gosh. It's almost having a little hard time blending out on my forehead. Y'all see that? Like it's stuck here. It's like we ain't having it. Buff that shit in. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hella fast. Hella fast. Okay. Going back a little bit. Wow, like this area. I'm gonna go back underneath here. Like it dries so fast, it's ridiculous. I know I keep saying that, but I was like, damn, it's just like seriously, I can't move it. Once I place it, it's like I really gotta work to get it on and popping. Okay. The coverage right off the bat with this type of brush, it's more of a medium full, but it definitely looks like it's a little bit more on the buildable side, which I can work with. I like the color of it. It's pretty good. I think the color I'm happy with. It's not I would say perfect, but it's pretty damn close. I can work with this I can work with. Some I'm like I can't, I just cannot. And what I'm going to do is take the was going to take the concealer. Was going to take the Nars. I have the Nars Soft Matte Concealer, which is excellent, by the way. And I have it. Hold on. Did I put it back? Usually I'm pretty good about. Let's see. I have. There you go. I have it in the color caramel. This one, the radiant one, would probably be really good for this, since it's a little bit more emollient. This one is more stiffer. Very little is needed. Trying to keep everything in the Nars kind of family. Woo, woo, woo. No color corrector, no nothing. I did color corrector yesterday and I could have kicked myself. Oh, it was a color corrector that I knew I had issues with, and I decided to use it anyway, and I was like, holy hell. And it made me look hella crepey underneath my eyes. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna just drag that highlight. Okay, I can live with that. And this is a dry sponge, by the way. Sometimes I use it dry or wet, depends. I like to use it a little bit more dry when I'm doing this type of concealer. Ooh. Take it super duper pigmented. I tried this on the lids and it crepes really bad. So it moves. Even after you set it, it moves. So I don't use it for the eyelid, even though it is a really good eyelid. I feel like the color is really good for our eye base, but yeah, on me it crepes up. It creases. And mind you, I have semi-hooded lids, and yeah, it's not the found. This is a concealer that wasn't designed for that, so you know I'm not mad at it, but it does make a really good highlighter. I feel like it's lifting. I feel like it's lifting a little. I feel like it's lifting ever so slightly. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. uh, I'm just taking what's left.
There's like 2 bagel bites in there. You can have them. Do you want the left one?
There you go. So, bless you. Okay. Hmm. I'm not like gagging. It's kind of like I expected a little bit more zhuzh. I don't know. I'm gonna go through the motions, and I'm going to take my trusted Marc Jacobs powder in Golden 360. They do not have these powders anymore. Maybe they might come back out with them. I think they were really good powders. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set that really quickly. Normally I go in with a little bit of contour. I'm not gonna do a cream contour. I'm just gonna do powder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna this is gonna be a really softer-esque look. Ooh. And I'm gonna take the I have a Nars powder in Mountain that I've stored somewhere, and it's a little bit further away, so I'm going to use a little bit further away, a little bit more time to go and get. So I'm going to use the Macao. This one they don't have this one anymore. If I'm not mistaken, they don't have the pressed powders anymore. But since it's a Nars day, I'm going to try to stick with it. So I'm going to take this Makeup Forever. Yay, thank you. I'm trying, I'm manifesting it. So I really like doing these videos, and I hope it really is helping people in some form or fashion. Everybody's just been really sweet, and I appreciate all the support, and that's sincerity. So Oh God, I don't want to fuck this up. Oh, this powder runs dark. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it runs really dark. It's ruined a couple of looks for me. Going so dark. Okay. I'm just lightly pressing. And but any help that I can be, help you save coin, help you learn something new, help you spend your money. It's always good fun too. But it's always good to save. But I'm always gonna be real. I don't get paid for this. I don't get I get very little. I mean, like every 3 or 4 months, very little. So I just do this for the enjoyment. I don't do it for the monetary gains. I don't get anything. When I do get something, it's very, very little. Very, very little. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do a little bit of a light contour. You know what? I'm gonna do some Bobbi Brown. I always like Bobbi. Anytime I can use Bobbi. I've obviously hit pan on Bobbi Brown's bronzer in the color 4. I've hit pan. I love it. Anytime I can hit pan on something, I love it. So that's really a testimony. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm real nice and red. Definitely a really good red bronzer. Reminds me a lot of the CoverGirl Queen one. Actually makes a really good blush too. I'm gonna do a little of that, and I'm gonna go in with my Fit Me in the color 360, and I've hit pan on that. Obviously very pigmented. It's neutral. It's a good tone to it. Look at this. Whoop. My wrap, Taji Wraps. This is where I get my wraps from. TAJIWRAPS. She's on Instagram. I really like her wraps. I need to get some more. Most of my wraps that you have seen on my videos have been hers, and I need to get some more wraps. But since I've been having my hair in that big old afro, I haven't been able to use the wraps like I want to, but you can still use the wraps. They're very flexible. Look at that. Oh gosh. Let's go in with something a little deeper, or maybe a little more shimmery side. I could blur that a little bit. Okay. Maybe a little Nars blush. Let me see. And then I think that's it. I'll do a little bit of this. Nars's blushes, man, they're no joke. Oh, this palette went on sale and it's sold out. Breaks my heart. Sometimes they come back in stock, so I didn't think I was gonna like these colors, but they actually really look pretty good, and they are still super pigmented. A lot of reviews said that they weren't, but I don't know what the hell that they were talking about, because my shit's coming out pigmented. Holy hell, it's pigmented right now. Boom. And what I'm going to do is do a very neutral lip. I'm going to I found that this worked out really good. This LA Girl Pro concealer in Mahogany. I wonder if espresso might even be prettier. Let me see. I think I got espresso down here. It's just a little old though. No. This one's deeper. So I'm going to take the LA Pro concealer in Mahogany. And I'm just going to dab out very little. That's actually way too much. And I'm going to take a lip brush. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel good. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm glad I helped, because I mean, I'm still always learning. I'm not a professional. I don't do it professionally. I did it at Sephora, but I was kind of forced to do it, and I did not want to do it. I didn't get any real proper training when I was there. So I don't consider myself anywhere on that caliber as professional. Let me put that one back on. So I'm going to go in. I'm just like everybody else. I'm learning and I just practice. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, you know, you have to just say, okay, it didn't work. What's next? It's not, they're not watching, I've been watching a couple of inspirational TikToks and whatnot, Instagram, and it's not failures. They're just lessons that are need to be there that you're learning, that you can learn from. And I don't know about y'all, but I struggle with finding a really good brown liner, and this is on fleek. And what I do is take a little bit of that warm honey, which is also LA Girl Pro concealer. Dab it in the center. And I just recently what I would do, you could leave it like this, or you put gloss on top. I forgot my MAC gloss. Where's my gloss? Boom. So you can leave it like this. There's a little bit more on the bold side and put a gloss. I think the gloss looks, this gloss right here. Is this the one without the applicator? Yep, it's always the freaking one without the applicator. I swear to God. Oh, Lord. Which is fine. I think I'm going to do it with a little of that. Put a little in the center. I've been trying for so long to find something to do this. I looked on Instagram, and all those people who posted on Instagram or TikTok do not tell me, don't say what liner they use or what gloss that they use. And it just pisses me off. I literally used the color LA Girl Pro in the color Mahogany. This is like $2 or $3. And then I went in with LA Girl Pro concealer in honey in the center. Put a little gloss on top with a little bit more of a nudie, peachy color to it to help kind of nude that down. And you get a really pretty glossy nudie lip. It's beyond me. Like, let's help each other out. I mean, you're not going to lose business by sharing. You know, if anything, you may be helping yourself. Sharing is caring. I was like, I get it, you can't give all the goods, I get that, but this is so pretty to me. Like, I'm happy. Very, very happy. So I'm going to take a little bit of liner here. Hopefully to God, I don't screw this up. I'm going to use, look right underneath here. It's so creepy. I'm going to use Stila, wish me luck. A brown liner would be really, really good with this. I'm gonna go in. Okay. I don't like this eye because for the sheer reason it's very difficult to get this liner right on this eye. For some reason it's like crooked, extra crepey. Ugh, like that's the best I've gotten it in a very long time. Okay, so this technique here has saved my life. Is pretty much just not to screw up your makeup, the base you put down, because your hands have a lot of oils on them, and then when you're messing with makeup and you're touching things, and you'll mess up your base. So this is very, very good. This is like, I think $1, $2 or something like this. You can get this at like your Walgreens or something like that. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm noticing a little bit of creping with this one, but I didn't go in as strong. As I did with this side. So look, there's a lot of crepe. Ooh, girl, I need some new, I need a strong, maybe a stronger eye cream, but it's real, not stronger ice cream. My eyes are normally like this even when I was younger, so I don't like to do it. I like to look straight ahead. This side always comes out better than this side. I do not freaking understand it. The Stila one isn't as forgiving as the Kat Von D Trooper liner, and then they have one in brown that's really nice. Get those. It gives a nice little flick to it. This one is a felt tip versus the Kat Von D is actually like a brush. So I prefer that one. It's taken me a little while to learn how to kind of MacGyver this one. It dries super duper fast. Not very forgiving at all. Okay. I might go in with a little bit of yellow underneath the sides there. Trying to create this yellow fantasy. It's just not happening. It's not happening. I'm going in with this Visor Art Yellow from the Visor Art Warm palette. Oh my god, it just hates me right now. Woo! Crepey realness. It's not like me. Yay! Crystal, welcome. Okay. So far, Crystal, it looks smooth. Looking right now, my frown lines, and around, usually when it's not that great, around my smile lines and frown lines, if it's creping a little bit, it's not the best. It could also be primer too. I didn't use primer here. It dries down fast. The color is fine. I don't have a problem with the color. Actually, the color is probably the highlight of it. It's pretty close. Typically, if Nars tends to be, the Macao can run a little bit more on the, not red side, but more on the yellowy side for me, for my liking. I'm gonna go in with this here. Oh my God. The crepiness, man. It's real. Oh my God. Oh my God. Creepy. Okay, let me go in with the Vita. It's all right. This the I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Ooh, that brighter yellow there. Let me go in with a little. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I kind of don't. Okay, this is all right. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. I kind of like that orange though. Okay, I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna go back in with this one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna. Oh my God, my daughter and her potty mouth. My God. Oh, that's better. I should have went in with that damn color in the first place. And then I'm going to say potty mouth and then say damn at the same time. Okay. That one's way better. That looks better. And I'm going to go in with this white from that Visor palette. Help a little highlighting. And I'm going to go in with that deeper shade. That darker shade here. And I'm going to help with the transitioning. That'll help. Give a little bit more warmth, a little more depth. Okay, I like a little bit better. It's like it a little better. Ooh, that liner is killing me. Let's see if I got anything left of this Kat Von D, and then I will let y'all be. Oh my God, I don't know why I'm going extra the mile, because I'm gonna be taking this off soon. It's like, what the freak. See what I'm talking about? That's way more crispy. I like to hold it a little bit to let it dry, and then I let it go. That's better. And I let it go. Better. I can live with this a little better. Oh, oh, ooh, the ghetto. The ghetto. And I still have to do my hair. I'm going to recrochet my hair. My hair is loving olive oil and coconut oil, organic olive oil and coconut oil. It really sucked that up today. And you can see I put so much oil in here. Castor oil, Jamaican castor oil. If you have 4C type hair, you cannot not have that in your possession. It helps so much with growth. Like it literally, you'll see the difference in a week. It's a cure-all. If you stay with it, you're gonna have a lot of growth. Okay. So when you have a situation where your eye makeup's probably not the best in the world, you want to put on bigger lashes if you can. If you can tolerate it, and that helps kind of, it makes it look better, but it also helps kind of cover it up a little bit. I'm just saying. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of liner. Where is that damn, oh, keep forgetting I have a little section, a kajal. I'm gonna use a kajal. This is the one I got off eBay some years ago. Actually, this kajal comes off pretty easy. I'm just going to do a little bit of the outer. And that's going to help connect it. That's a lot better. A lot better. If I want to, I could go out here and blend it because it looks a little bit more starkish there. And I lost a little bit of my brow with the powder. It happens. That's what happens when you do that first. So I'm going to go in for shits and giggles. Shits and giggles, I'm going to go in with some lashes. I'll fucking do these. What are these? These are... Do I want to do these? Yeah, fuck it. I'll do these. Like, I just grab the first one. These are the millennial pinks. I always do the millennial pinks. I always do the millennial pinks. Which ones haven't I done? You know, I'm going to do pale blush. I have done these, but I'm going to do pale blush. There you go. Shits and giggles. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Now, the thing with these lashes, because my eyes kind of do this a little, they kind of do this, but they kind of go like this. I have to kind of angle this up a little bit on the side. So when it's kind of hard to explain, I have to make sure when I glue this up, I don't glue it right on the lash line. I glue it a little bit up. So that way it gives a more feline look to it. It doesn't give a droopy look to it. Sometimes my eyeballs do that. I'm looking for my liquid eyeliner. I mean, what the hell is it called? It's called, for fuck's sake, Jenny, that's what it's called. I did so good trying to clean my area, and I'm still having problems finding stuff. Wow, that's deep. It cuts me deep. Did I put it in here by chance? Nope. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on for a second. My eyeliner. Ooh-wee. I don't like using this one. Where is it? Life gives you lemon, make lemonade. Holy hex. Seriously, where is it? Oh, there it is. This is easier. The duo glue. I'm sorry. The light spray. Got so many lights on right now. Ooh, that looks better. Warms up the skin. Let's see what this looks like on. Fucking shit. This is kind of giving me my little bit of yellow fantasy. It's alright. It's alright. And then I'll give you a little bit of my. So I'll wrap this up so y'all can be on your way. Let's see. Ooh. This lash, my eye is so short. I don't know how to explain this. They need like petite lashes for people who don't have long freaking lids or I don't know, long eyes. I feel like this is ridiculous. So I always have to manipulate. Yeah, I can live with this. Look at the crepiness in that. It's driving me freaking crazy. Oh my god. So these are the Luxe by Eye Envy Pale Blush. Actually doesn't look too bad. They're biggies. They're biggins. They're big girls. I'd really like a thicker liner with this that'll help hide the band. The band is pretty thick on here, but they're pretty comfortable if you get them on right. They won't stab you in the eye too much. Yeah. Ooh, they big. Ooh, girl, you gonna fly away in this motherfucker. You are flying. You are going to be flying. You bet your eyes too hard. You're airborne. These bad boys are no joke. So I've been experimenting with these type of bigger lashes. Some people it looks absolutely fantastic on, and other people not so much. Some bridal, I'm seeing that trending a little bit with bridal. Bridal photos, but they're big, but they don't look like ridiculous, you know what I mean, or out of place. So kudos to the makeup artists that do that. And I'm trying to figure out what lashes work best for me, or which, or you know, that I think Amazon lashes would be really good to try too before you invest in the more expensive ones. Adele actually has some of my favorite lashes. So I'm pressing up here and then pushing down there. It's way better. That kind of helps the look a little bit. So I'm gonna go and do it on the same side. What I do is I just wing it. I try to get as center as possible. And hold on. I got a teenager and she likes to talk on the phone a lot, and she's very loud. I love her to death. So okay. Oh. Oof. Hell. Situations like this. You got a lash that ain't doing right. And there's nothing you can do to fix it. Take it off. Start all over. Don't worry about it. Don't let it overpower you. Don't let it piss you off, because you'll give up. Walk away if you have to have a glass of wine, if you just have to start all over again from scratch. I've done that before. I've had to literally start my makeup look or eye look all over, depending on what I was doing. But don't give up. Take a break, take a breather, you know, go on Instagram, watch YouTube, watch a series, read a book, whatever calms you, because right here, that's going to drive me crazy. But I could conceal it with what I call a with a liner. It looks like it's there, so I can go in and kind of blend that in so I don't have to take it off. That's, I've done that before, so it looks a little odd here. But if I pressed it down a little too much, then it's gonna stab me in the eye, and we can't have that. Then your eyes water, then you're crying, and then it's moving your makeup and all that other stuff. So okay, that for the time being, that's it. That's pretty much the foundation. It looks smooth, it looks soft, it looks blurred. It's playing well with my frown lines and my smile lines here, and I didn't go ham, and I didn't do a lot of prepping on the skin. I did skip my skincare routine last night, and this morning I washed, but I didn't put anything on it like moisturizer or anything like that, so that could affect the results. But considering I didn't do all that skin prep and everything, and I just did a little bit of a moisturizing primer like the Corez one here, this one's pretty good. The priming moisturizer, a little bit here and a little here. It's doing pretty well. I don't know why my freaking eyes are creeping like that. It's driving me freaking nuts. Let me blend these. You know, I'm about to take this off anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend this bitch in. These lashes. Tarte's Lights Camera Action, or is that what it is? Light Camera Action? Lights Camera. Tarte's Lights and Camera. This one is so good, especially if you have sensitive eyes. It doesn't cause any like flaking or fallout. However, this is another one. This one's a favorite of mine, but it gets clumpy and it does have shit that falls down on it. However, if you brush this through the lashes and take a spoolie and brush it through, you won't have that problem. It's a really pretty dark black, but it is a bitch to get out of your lashes. So that's the only thing that I don't like about this, but I would get another one of these. They're really, really good, and they have this in waterproof, and I think this one comes in waterproof. But those are my two favorite mascaras. Yep. Lights, Cameras, Actions. I really, 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 really enjoyed that. So I'm going to get, when that comes out, I'll get one. And then the long cone one, I'll get it because it's just such a really rich black. I haven't found a really dark mascara quite as pigmented, but it just gets so damn clumpy. But you get those lashes. I mean, it gives you the volume, but it gets very, very clumpy. I'm going to probably go in and show you what I'm talking about with these lashes. Holy heck. So once you put on your lashes, it's idealistic to go over band ever so slightly. You want to get the band as close to the lash line so it doesn't affect your wing liner if you are doing something. A very detailed wing liner. Okay. There you go. There you go. And voila. Voila, c'est bon. There it is. You know, all right. I like it. I like it. So far I like it. I agree with that let's see. Oh Lord, I can't. Little Miss Rosa 87. I have noticed that this one and their Radiant one, they've changed the color a little bit because normally it's very golden. Macao goes way more golden. This one seems like I have to agree a little bit more on the neutral, like you said, olive type of tone. It looks better. The color match is way better than what it has been previously. So I'm very, very impressed with the new tone that they've produced. But the only thing about that is with the Radiant one, it's affected the color is better, but I think it's affected how it actually performs on the skin. It's not like the original one where it was a lot more buttery and more blurring. This one is a lot more cakey, cake brigade. So I was a little disappointed with that, but this one's really nice. This one is really nice. Ooh. Thank you so much. Life is magical. Thank you. Thank you. Stila. Ooh, that means it's going to go on sale. Stila has great eyeshadows. They have their liquid lipstick is amazing. Their foundations, I haven't had any issues with the one or two that I have tried. So that's kind of that's disappointing. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of disappearing. I noticed a lot of Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks have gone on sale, and I've got a buku butt ton over here, and I'm going to get some more. And I'm like, I'm going to have every freaking lip color from Kat Von D. And if you can get your hands on Witches, that's what I'm waiting for to go on sale. Witches makes the best black lipstick, best black liquid lip liner, and it looks beautiful when you ombre it with red. Oh my God. And I lost mine, and I'm like, ooh, when that son bitch goes on sale, I'm going to get it. So what I'll do is I'll end it here. And thanks for joining me. And this is truly my first impressions. I opened the box. I didn't swatch this when it came in from Sephora. This is what the packaging looks like. I like the packaging. I don't like this. Squeeze tube, no bueno. I don't like that. Give me a pump. Give me a pump. Even if it is in this type of packaging with a pump, I'd appreciate that. But I do like that they changed up their packaging. It has a nice little weight to it. I like it. I like the way it looks. And I like the way that it's going to sit on my vanity like this. It's cute, but I don't like the tubing of it. I feel like, and I don't like that it dries really fast. So maybe a beauty blender dampened will help kind of meld that out. I'll try it out. It looks really good. I have not noticed any oxidizing. So what it came out in the tube is pretty much the color. I haven't noticed anything. It's not oxidizing. It's playing well right now with everything, with the powder, with the contour. I didn't notice any shifting. I thought I noticed a little bit of moving with the highlighter that I used, the Nars creamy, the Nars soft matte concealer and caramel. I felt like it moved a little bit, but I used a dry beauty blender to apply that. And normally I don't. I usually dampen it. And that's probably why I'm getting a lot of under eye creping, which is driving me freaking nuts right now. I just cannot believe I can fix that, but it's just annoying. So annoying. Maybe some Ben Nye powder underneath that bad boy. So that is it. I finally got my flash palette. I'm excited to do some Halloween looks for this. Maybe even a little bit of cut crease action with this as well. But I'm really excited. This motherfucker's expensive. I'm like, give him all my money. I'm going right back to Rouge. I was trying not to be Rouge, and now I'm going right back. So that is it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a wonderful start to your week. It's going to be great. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to make moves. We're going to manifest it. It's going to be our week. It's going to be our year. We're going to own it. We're not going to dwell on that. We're going to turn lemons into lemonade, and we're going to move forward. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Wait. Have blessed night. Life is magical. I love bad mama. look great. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, you're fine. I'm getting ready to go. Thank you, everybody, for commenting. See you in the next video for real. Bye. Ciao. Love y'all. Night, night.